bowling from the pavilion end and driven off a thick outside edge by Jason Holder, but again his first runs of the day are 4 until the first ball of the new over is run down to third man. Libby will pick up a couple of runs there, being chased down to the boundary. In fact, the ball wins. It was surprisingly quick.
From the railway end, and first shot is a beautiful one from Holder. Just stroked that one through the covers.
He waits. In fact, he used his feet there and he's played in the air, and Clark is underneath it, but it clears him and it clears the boundary for 6. But
full of blooms. Here is Potts, and that one's just squirted off the outside edge of Libby's bat. It's got through a tiny gap in between.
Comes in again and bowls. Oh, he's bowled him. He's bowled him. And that has gone right through his defences, and he's just played around it, didn't move his feet there.
Shoes flapping as he's in, and that's just turned into down towards deep fine.
This is his 6th ball. Oh, he's edged it behind and he's gone. And Rain strikes again. He had a little dab in that one. It was just beyond the off stump and he poked at it. Rain bowls to Libby. Libby drives the ball nicely out through the covers. Delayed is chasing after it with Bedingham, but it's gone for 4 on the far side of the ground. It's come to rest on the tarpaulin.
He feels your hopes rest with him at the moment, and he stretches for this one. Steers it between 2 fielders on the offside, and the ball will beat both of them down to the boundary.
Coghlan bowls to Libby and he's left it and he's bowled him. Well, that was a mistake and a half. Why did he leave that?
Baker, tall, right-handed. Oh, he's bowled. Off the helmet it might have been there. It certainly got up. And
he totally lost sight of the ball there, didn't he? Coghlan in. And this is off down towards third man again. But that's gone for 4, hasn't it?
Yeah, again, played it late and fine. There is a third man down there, but he's quite wide. Delayed bowls to Leach, who picked his spot perfectly through extra cover there, beat the diving Potts, and the ball racing away, beating 2 fielders to the boundary and 4 more runs. And again, and this is flicked off his pads by Smith, and that'll go down to fine leg for 4 runs.
We were almost in the game there. That's gone to about just 2 metres wide of our tent. Leach waits and just tries to flick that one square.
He's taken it.
It's taken it. He has taken it. A catch. A diving one in the end. Morning Worcestershire, if they can do that. Potts is in. And oh, there's a big shout this time. Hit him on the toe. And that is it. He's out. So he does break through Potts in the end. Finch, who has battled hard, is the last wicket to fall.
Durham just come out to bat. We're in the first over of their innings and they're yet to score their first run.
Smith bowls, edged and gone, and Lees is absolutely livid with himself. He's been caught at second slip by Holder and he swings his bat. Smith to Ackerman. Ackerman flicks that off the hips and that's away through mid-wicket. It might have the legs to get for 4. It does. It reaches the boundary.
He's in again. It's another full ball. That's driven beautifully. Beats a diving fielder in the covers. That's going to go all the way over the boundary rope. There's a lovely shot. Nice timing and enough power to beat the fielder as well.
Here he is now. And he's flicked away down to fine leg. That's going to go for 4. There is a fine leg down there. Joe Leach, but he's squarer. And Holder just drifted down the leg side there.
Leach is in, and that's got an edge, but it's managed to beat the fielders, including a diving fielder. Very fine on the boundary, and that's 4 runs right next to the pitch. Here's Leach, and he slashes that one away. Backward of point, that's going to go all the way. He waited for it, and it sat up nicely, and he punished it. In rumbles Leach. And he's beaten the batters. No, he hasn't. He's found the edge. And there's the breakthrough from Leach. Much needed as well. Ackerman.
And was well taken behind by Borthwick. But another 4 to the back to Durham now. And they're stretching that lead. They're up to 105. They're 45 for 2 in their second innings. In the 4th innings as Leach bowls. And driven square on the offside. And that will go all the way to the boundary. Despite the chase. Finch in again, and it's run down very fine to third man for 4 runs. And I think he lost his run again then, Finch. He was almost decelerating. Finch bowls and Bedingham just plays him off his toes. Lovely shot for 4 runs. Just through mid-wicket.
Borthwick waits as Finch is in and he's just whipped that away fine. That's 4 runs. It was 4 runs almost before it left the bat. From the railway end. First ball is swept and swept hard. And in fact, it's gone all the way. Well, that's one way to greet a spinner when they come into the attack. Here comes Baker again, and again he's gone down the leg side. Again he is swept, and again it's 4 runs. So that's back to back. Smith in bowls, and that is played late and beautifully. Just caressed that one behind point. It's going all the way down.
New over, and it's Finch back into the attack from the railway end, and that's away down the pavilion boundary for 4. And Alex Lees was it last week, I think, Alex Lees?
No.
That one's driven out through the covers, and that is 4 runs.
Smith in again, down on one knee, trying to drive, but it's actually just come off the outside edge of the bat. In comes Smith. And that's just outside the off stump. Played late, beats a diving fielder, and they're going to pick up a couple
50.
of runs, and that does bring up the 50 for Borthwick.
89 balls.
He's got there at a rapid pace. Out of reach. Here is Smith, and he's just pulled that one across the line firmly, and that's going to go all the way to the boundary. Fielder in the deep can do nothing about that, where it just has to come out of nowhere. Here's Leach. Oh, he goes for a long, languid shot. It's in the air, but I think it's going to go all the way. And oh my goodness, the fielder has gone into the advertising hoardings. Leach, final ball from him, and he has got hold of that one. That's gone all the way. Well, that's a huge, huge stroke by Bedingham.
Wide of the crease, and that's in the air but safe. It's over the fielder that was inside in the covers, and
Leach is in over the wicket. He whips that one away. That's 4 runs. Another 4 runs to Bedingham. He's been super aggressive. Some turn out of it. Here's Leach. He gets hold of that one. Absolutely smashes that. Again, Bedingham versus Leach, and it's Bedingham coming out on top.
They lead by 247 with Durham 187 for 2. Update there for listeners to BBC Hereford and Worcester Sport on Saturday programme, and as I was doing it, Baker I should say, has been struck for 6.
Oh, got half century, made a century.
Well, he's gone for it again. He's hit it flatter this time, but it's gone for 6 more. Probably towards the scoreboard. It's obscured from our view, but that was a flatter one.
On 106 as Holder bowls. That ball holds up in the pitch and is then baseball battered.
Did it ever hold up in the pitch?
Yes.
Waite starts a new over and is pulled away down to deep backward square, where it's fumbled, but allows them to take a second run. Can't see who that is. So in fact, he's been run out. It was fumbled, allowed them to come back for what should have been a second. Coghlan, right-handed, waits, and he's pulled that one away as well. And I think that's gone for 6 to Chester Road. Indeed it has. And it might be another ball called for. So he's been there 2 balls. He's on 10 already. Bowls again. And he's caught behind, is he? Yes, he is. Coghlan has gone for 7, cutting at a wideish ball. And Finch has made the breakthrough. Coghlan has gone.
And this time he has absolutely cracked that one. There's no chance of getting that unless you're a spectator. Huge from Bedingham. He has been absolutely brutal. On strike now as in comes Smith. He's carved that one away in the air, and it's taken. So there it is. He went 1 too many, but it's been a fine, fine innings from Bedingham. There's 1 ball remaining in the day, and it's just pushed into the offside for a dot ball. So 3 runs coming off the last over.